Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition on CNZ of our chat room talks.
Yes, definitely.
We're all a bit slow today because it is very, very hot
And sticky.
and sticky. Yes, so we're all struggling. We feel the pain. But what we did want to talk about was trying to be efficient in this weather. We know it's difficult. We know it's hot. We know that you've probably got the air conditioning on and the windows open as well. And we're just here to say don't do that. Yeah, the problem you've got is that this kind of weather, because we're not used to it, we're very reactive rather than proactive. So the air conditioning comes on. John's got his fan down there,
which I'm just turning off because it's probably noisy.
And it doesn't necessarily fit into what we may have already established as our building management plan. So the windows have already been opened. The air conditioning then gets turned on. So then we try and cool the outside world, which also doesn't work.
Yes. and it's really strange. You walk outside, and if you're in the shade, it's cooler than inside.
Yes.
So you're actually trying to work out, how do I get the coolness inside the building?
Yeah. And there's lots and lots of easy, quick ways to do that. So keeping blinds closed actually just reflects the heat back away from the building. Making sure that you do have sufficient airflow through a building, so keeping doors open internally if you're able to. But making sure that if you do have aircon on, it's set appropriately and you've got the right temperature dead zones in between, because you don't want to be heating and cooling at the same time. You definitely don't want heating on.
It's our buildings are struggle. And as soon as you hit above 25 degrees C, they struggle. So it's literally trying to use some common sense.
Absolutely.
But an awful lot of people don't realize, just with airflow, if you have fans going, that actually will cool you just because the air's flowing across your skin.
Yeah. So in actual fact, actually, maybe having your skin slightly damp can help, because that does cool the skin down quicker. Making sure that you're wearing light
water fights.
Well, we could try that in the office, but
okay.
I don't know how well that'd go down. Making sure that you don't have any additional unnecessary equipment running which is producing heat.
Yes.
Potentially turn off any unnecessary lighting. If it's not LED, it will be producing heat. So all that is adding to internal temperatures. So it really is just a case of go around, have a look, what can be switched off, switch it off. And then your air conditioning isn't having to work as hard. And also with fridges and things like that, make sure you've cleaned the back so that it doesn't have to overwork.
Because fridges in kitchens or kitchenettes, they will actually be generating quite a lot of heat. Older monitors will generate quite a bit of heat. They're all over the place. Literally, it really is down to common sense. If you don't need it, just switch it off.
And one thing we do want to mention is plan for the future as well. These kind of weather events aren't going away. They're going to happen yearly, probably going to get hotter on a yearly basis. So let's start planning ahead for when you do your next refurb. Think about air conditioning, think about having a management system in place to monitor that. Think about your monitors, your lights, your heat producing appliances, and plan for the future rather than just reacting to now.
Yeah. And one which I've actually been talking over with some clients, if you go to Mediterranean countries, a lot of buildings have shutters over the external windows. And if you actually walk in, a lot of them it's nice and cool because the heat hasn't managed to get inside. But what I've actually found is shutter systems which actually have PV collectors. So they start to generate electricity, which you can pump back into your battery system. And, if the sun shines, make use of it.
Absolutely. Make hay while the sun shines.
Oh, yes.
So that's it from us this time. We just wanted a quick brief update on what we're doing and how you can keep cool in this melting heat.
Yay!
So we're just going to go and have an ice cream now, and we'll see you next time.
Where's mine?
Bye.
Bye.